Welcome to year 2 of the Next Gen Film Awards, showcasing the next generation of YouTube movie reviewers. And here are your hosts, MaffmanJones and Austin Putnam.
OMG! This is the second annual Next Generation Film Awards, co-hosted by moi and Austin Putnam. If you don't know what these awards are, years ago in a mystic land far, far away, a couple people, awesome people, known as Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis of the Schmoes and Jeremy Johns of the Jeremy Johns Movie Channel, co-hosted and created the You Reviews Awards, a award show where people of the YouTube community voted and put in nominations for various categories for movies. Not like the Oscars where there's a lot of politics involved, but here we just have fun and do our own thing. And they decided to cease that a couple years ago, so me and Austin, mostly Austin's idea, which was the greatest idea in the world, was to take that mantle and place it on our own shoulders. So now we're here taking this over and doing our own thing for the next generation, because the next generation of film reviewers are out there, and we are here to represent all the greatest things that have happened for movies in the past year of 2016. We have an incredible roster set for you guys, who will be presenting all the categories on my channel and on Austin's channel for both sides of the Next Gen Film Awards. But before we do anything else, let's first get to the man who started it all, the man who texted me over a year ago to do this thing in the first place. The man, the myth, the legend, Austin Putnam. Take it away, buddy.
Oh my god, we're back for year 2! Holy crap! I cannot believe it. We're back for year 2. Holy crap! Alright, so before I go on, I want to give 2 big thank yous out there. My first big thank you goes out to my amazing co-host, MaffmanJones, aka John Sudfield. The dude's an amazing guy, and I couldn't have asked for a better co-host. If you guys haven't subscribed to his channel, which I just realized, John, holy crap, I'm on your channel. Whoa, this feels good. But no, if you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe to MaffmanJones' channel. He's an amazing person, and he's also a kick-ass reviewer. So, I mean, 2 things in one, you can't ask for any better. And that leads me into my second thank you, which is to you guys. You guys are pretty much the reason why we're back for year 2. When we announced year 1, you guys were ecstatic as hell. And when we announced that we were coming back for year 2, the response was incredible. So I have to thank you guys for putting Next Gen back on the map. Seriously, thank you guys for the response. We couldn't be more thankful for you guys' response out there. Alright, now I'm sure that Mothman described Next Gen for those of you who haven't seen year 1. If you haven't seen year 1, I'm sure that he'll put something down in the description, or if not, I'll put something in my description once part 2 comes out, which is later, or right after this actually. Back in 2010 or 2011, the biggest YouTubers, the Schmoes, who comprised of Mark Ellis and Christian Harloff, along with Mr. Jeremy Johns, who is the reason why I'm on here, they got together to make their own little YouTube Oscars, and the guys who get with them are the Flick Pick, also Chris Stuckman, Tom Chalbash, Clever Movies, Rotten Tomatoes, and pretty much it. When Christian Harloff said that we wouldn't be back for a year 5, I believe, year 6. 2015 was the last year, is what I'm trying to say. But when Christian had announced that they were coming back for year 2, I'm not gonna lie, I was really sad about that. Basically, John and I got together and said, you know, let's do our own thing that's in the vein of the reviewers, and let's call it the Next Gen Awards. So, because of that, we're here. We're here with what I believe are what we call the next generation of YouTube reviewers, hence why it's called the Next Gen Film Awards. Anyways, I don't want to take up any more time. Let's kick things off. So, John, back to you!
Thanks, Austin. Really quick before we move on and start the show, I just want to let you guys know that I may or may not be wearing pants. Well, yeah, I'm wearing pants, but I may not be wearing professional pants. I'm only professional up here, because that's all you could see. Ha ha ha! But am I wearing A, sweatpants, B, yoga pants, C, pajamas, or D, camouflage shorts? You'll never know. I also kind of wish I had a Corona in my hand, because this award show calls for some incredible celebrating, and you have to find your beach. This is my beach, Corona. This is my beach. But yeah, no more silly jokes that are going to hold up the flow of the show. The first category will be Breakthrough Actor, and here to present that category is none other than FilmFan0599. Take it away, man.
Hey, what is up, you guys? Film Fan 0599 here again, and we're back for year two of the Next Gen Film Awards. Thank you to John Moffman and Austin Putnam for letting me come back here to do this award show. I had fun last year when I did it, so we are back again. I'm here to present Best Breakthrough Actor. These were the actors that you might have not known the names of, maybe say a year or two ago, but last year they made an impact for themselves and maybe have careers for themselves for years to come. So let's get into it. Here we go. Here we are now. Entertain us. Let's do this. So here are the nominees for Best Breakthrough Actor. Lucas Hedges from Manchester by the Sea. Tom Holland from Captain America Civil War. Louis McDowell from A Monster Calls. Trevorant Rhodes from Moonlight. And Neil Setlin from The Jungle Book. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, proudly presents to you the winner of this award. And the winner is, drumroll please, Tom Holland for Captain America Civil War. That is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, and you win this. You win this. Just ignore the best son thing on it. Just imagine if it's Best Breakthrough Actor. So, congratulations to Tom Holland for winning Best Breakthrough Actor. Definitely deserves it. He was awesome in Civil War. I loved him as Bryan. Can't wait for Homecoming. So, yeah, definitely deserves this. And, yeah. So, like I said, thank you to John MaffmanJones and Austin Putnam for letting me come back to do the Next Gen Film Awards. So, yeah, I'm Film Fan 0599, and back to you guys.
Breakthrough Actor goes to Tom Holland. Now, I will say, Tobey Maguire will be the Spider-Man in my heart forever and always, but Tom Holland, based on this performance, it's only been a couple scenes, but I love what he's doing with the Peter Parker character so far, and I think he deserves this because I think based on what he's done in Civil War, he's going to do great things for the future of the Spider-Man character. And he's been a fan of Spider-Man before this, so you got my approval, man, from one Spider-Man fan to the next. Can't wait to see what you do next.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Wait, that's... I fucked. Congratulations to Tom Holland for winning Breakthrough Actor. Now, honestly, this was a competition between Tom Holland and Neil Sethi from The Jungle Book. The two of them gave amazing performances, but here's the thing. Neil Sethi had a whole movie, and while he was the only actor on set, Tom Holland had 20 minutes of screen time to prove why he would kick ass as Spider-Man, and did he kick ass as Spider-Man? Oh, yeah, he did. And honestly, in that 20 minutes, not only did Tom Holland show why he's gonna kick ass as Spider-Man, but why he is gonna totally own his Spider-Man solo movie, Spider-Man Homecoming. Congratulations to Tom Holland, the web slinger. I cannot wait to see you in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Next up is Best Visual Effects. These are the things that you see on screen when you see movies sometimes, especially with the big blockbusters, and what you see on screen isn't particularly real because they were visual effects to make the things visually pop and actually, make sense for the film. For example, Spider-Man and Captain America Civil War, when he's flying around, swinging, and, doing his Spider-Man thing, he wasn't actually there.
What?
Taking that category are Allison and Nathan from FlickDirect. Take it away, guys.
Hi, I'm Allison
And I'm Nathan,
with FlickDirect.
and we're here to present the award for the Best Visual Special Effects in a Film. First up is Arrival. Now, Allison, Arrival really wasn't your typical sci-fi genre film. It was not action-oriented, it was more drama-based, so the effects didn't really play as much of a role as they normally would in a film like this. But nevertheless, Arrival is up for Best Visual Effects. And what did you think about this film and the special effects in it?
I liked it, but I thought there were better options out there. So let's look at our second one, Captain America Civil War. Again, the Marvel Universe brings us their best. I thought it was pretty terrific, although I still think there were better ones out there than Captain America, but they really did a great job this time around, and I'm looking forward to the next the installment in the series.
You know, personally with Captain America Civil War, I wasn't a big fan in the theater, but I liked it more when I saw it in home. One thing that was pretty amazing with it was the special effects where Ant-Man blew up to a humongous size, and the whole big fight between the heroes, that really, really showcased the special effects for that movie. But however, moving along a little bit here is Doctor Strange, another Marvel film. Disney definitely has the market on special effects films for this year. In fact, the rest of the list is also all Disney. Doctor Strange took some of its cues from Inception and a lot of it from the comic book. It was very trippy, very 60s, 70s, felt like you're on a bad acid trip, but the special effects were done pretty well, wouldn't you agree?
I really enjoyed this one just because I thought they did a phenomenal job with all of everything, the buildings falling in on each other and things like that. I do think it was better in 3D than in 2D, so maybe that plays part into it, but yeah, I loved this one personally. Jungle Book is our next nominee, and I liked. As a movie, I wasn't crazy about Jungle Book. I liked the visual effects. Again, talking about giant, we had a giant, I guess he's an orangutan, voiced by Christopher Walken, doing a classic song.
Big Blue?
Yeah, Big Lou. So
See, I've only unfortunately seen the cartoon one. This one I did have to pass seeing just because I heard such negative reviews of it, but it's particularly from Allison. But it did look quite interesting, and just to take note, it did win the Academy's Best Visual Effects Award.
And let's move on to our last nominee now.
And this one is the one that I'm rooting for. I'm all gung ho for, and that is Star Wars. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. It takes place between Episode 4. It takes place between Episode 3 and Episode 4. It's right before the start of Episode 4 with the blockade happening. ILM is always known for their special effects. They basically created modern special effects as we know it. And this movie just does not disappoint. It continues the tradition of having great Star Wars special effects that really raise the bar of what movies should look like in this day and age.
I liked Rogue One. Again, I didn't love the story so much, or the main character, so maybe I'm a little biased. I did think the visual effects were pretty terrific, but for me, of this whole list, I have to go back to Doctor Strange. I just thought it was fantastic, and I really enjoyed it. So,
all right, now discounting our opinions here, which one is the winner, Allison?
The winner is, drumroll please. Ow.
Sorry about that there.
Jungle Book.
Woohoo! Jungle Book. Congratulations on winning Best Visual Special Effects Award. And we're again Nathan and
Allison with FlickDirect.
And we will see you at the movies.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, this deserves it. You want to know why? Because if you showed this movie to any casual moviegoer or even just casual person, period, and said, watch this, and you ask them at the end, so, where do you think they filmed this movie? They'd probably say, where? Like South America? Or Africa? Or where, they film in like a jungle? Like somewhere in some another country? No. They filmed that in a studio with all green screen. Great way to blow people's minds. Jon Favreau's doing Lion King now. Can't wait to see what he does with that. I'm going to cry the whole movie. I can feel it already. What'd you think, Austin?
Yes! The Jungle Book won! Now, don't get me wrong. While Doctor Strange had amazing trippiest effects, probably the best visual effects that our Marvel film has ever had, the Jungle Book was filmed entirely on a sound stage. There is not a single practical location ever used in that film that I know of, at least. So yeah, for a film to be shot entirely on a sound stage and to look as good as it did, I think that this deserved the award easily. But yes, congratulations to the Jungle Book for winning Best Visual Effects. You guys deserved it out there. You guys deserved it.
Next up is biggest surprise. Every year there are movies that people didn't expect to be good or great even, and they just come out of nowhere. And to present that category is Bryan Sudfield. Take it away, Bryan.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Bryan Sudfield, and I'm here to present the award for Biggest Surprise. It is such an honor to be back, being a part of the Next Gen Film Awards. I gotta thank John and Austin once again for all this, like for bringing me back. It's such an honor. Collaborating with all these awesome movie reviewers here on YouTube to basically give awards to films that we all loved and enjoyed and everything. And the biggest surprise category is quite interesting because there were a lot of surprises in 2016. Films that I didn't think were going to be anything special, but then they turned out to be very memorable. They stayed with us after we saw it, and they were like, wow, that was pretty damn great. So I got the nominations and the winner right here in this fancy paper. So let's talk about the nominations. And they are Barbershop, The Next Cut. You know, if I were to go to any barbershop in the world, it would definitely be Cal's, because I would love to hang out with Ice Cube and all his friends. The Edge of 17, a movie that showed that coming-of-age movies still got it, especially when you have Woody Harrelson playing probably the greatest teacher of all time.
You need to watch out for run-on sentences.
That is a line that I will never, ever, ever forget. Pete's Dragon, a remake of a Disney movie that no one has ever seen, and then it turned out to be a heartbreaking drama from Disney shot in natural light that took place in the 80s. Pretty solid, if you ask me. And man, if you didn't find Elliot adorable, then you got no heart, man. You got no heart. 13 Hours, a movie that showed Michael Bay still has it in him to direct movies. You know, if Transformers The Last Night sucks, then, you know, that's sad, because Michael Bay's going to be on and off with his movies. He makes a good film, then a bad movie, then a good one, then a bad one. The guy's got to just keep making good ones. 13 Hours rocked, and I wish it did better at the box office, but hey, whatever. And Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stop. And Andy Samberg parodying Justin Bieber. And Hologram Adam Levine, sure, it was pretty damn dope. Now let's see who's the winner. And the winner is, drumroll please, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. Michael Bay, man, I gotta give you props. It was a pretty good film. I hate that most people didn't see it, but you know what? When Michael Bay doesn't do anything that's big budget, no one's gonna go see it. Once again, Austin and John, thank you so much for including me here. You guys can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/Bryan Sudfield and on Twitter at FilmJunkieBryan. Thank you guys so much. Now on to the next category. Back to you, John.
Biggest surprise went to 13 Hours. Yeah, I mean, Michael Bay coming out with that thing that's coming out, Transformers The Last Night. We already know how it's gonna be, but 13 Hours, I will admit, when I watched it, a part of me was like, is this gonna be, it's based on the Benghazi story, but something tells me it could still be bad. But it wasn't. It was really well told, it was respectful, and it really makes an impact by the end of its runtime, and I'm glad it won. What do you think, Austin?
Talk about a surprise. No, seriously. Whenever you see the words directed by Michael Bay on a trailer, you usually think, oh, Lord help us. But no, in this case of 13 Hours, Michael Bay proved that he can be a good director. So, and 13 Hours, did it surprise me? Yeah, it did. And it surprised apparently everybody who voted. But yes, congratulations to 13 Hours for surprising the living crap out of us.
And we have arrived at the category for Best Comic Book Movie. We've been getting a lot of them these days. Remember the days when we just had Spider-Man and X-Men? Or before I was born, remember when it was just Richard Donner's Superman and then Tim Burton's Batman? And then you had the Shaquille O'Neal movie, and then Blade showed up. And, you know, we have come a long way in this genre. But here to present the category for Best Comic Book Movie is none other than Jackson Fulcher. Take it away, Jackson. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Show you I love you.
Hello everybody, currently watching the second annual Next Gen Film Awards hosted by Austin Putnam and John Maffio. I am Jackson Fulcher, and I will be presenting to you the Best Comic Book Film of 2016 category. Before I get into the actual nominees and the overall winners, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to John and Austin for actually allowing me to be a part of this year. I was a huge fan of the show last year, so when they asked me to be a part of it, I was incredibly honored. I'm so glad to be a part of this. But without further ado, here are the nominees nominees for the best comic book film of 2016. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, which, by the way, is not divisive. Totally not divisive. Everybody loves Batman v Superman. There are no online arguments over it whatsoever. Captain America: Civil War, or also known as the Marvel version of Batman v Superman, or as it's more famously known as, the Batman v Superman movie done right, just with Marvel. Deadpool. Hey, editor, get that picture out of here. No one needs that crap on the screen. Okay, much better. Deadpool. Doctor Strange, the perfect Marvel film for all stoner Marvel fans out there. And finally, X-Men Apocalypse. Once again, not divisive. Everybody loved this movie, like all the other comic book movies on here. What Rotten Tomatoes score, am I right? And the winner for the best comic book film of 2016 is... Suicide Squad! Congratulations, Suicide Squad! You won an Oscar for Best Makeup and Hairstyling, and here you are, just a couple months later, winning the Best Comic Book Film category for Next Gen. Congratulations! Nah, I'm just kidding. The real winner is Captain America: Civil War. Yes, that was my personal pick to win too. I'm very excited about that. Alright, just calm down just a little bit. Just silent. Okay, you should be a little more silent. Hey, I can barely hear. Hey guys, speak. Shut up! Well, that's gonna do it for me. Once again, huge thank you to John and Austin for letting me be a part of the Next Gen Film Awards. I had a blast doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the Next Gen Film Awards.
Best comic book movie has gone to Captain America: Civil War, and I would say that Captain America: Civil War was quite a great movie. It has a lot going on, and yes, lots of characters, a lot of fighting, lots of emotional turmoil, but the Russo brothers pulled it together to create one of the most emotionally resonant and impactful comic movies that we've gotten in a long time, especially for the Marvel movie universe. Marvel Studios, I love them to death, but they don't really hit on the emotional aspects of their stories, but this one really does, and I'm glad it won because it deserves it. What do you think, Austin?
Seriously, was there any doubt that Captain America: Civil War was not going to win Best Comic Book Film? I mean, don't get me wrong, Deadpool and Doctor Strange were awesome, but Civil War did something that comic book movies haven't really done, probably since The Dark Knight. Honestly, when I look back at the comic book films of last year, nothing came close to Civil War. Civil War was just an experience like nothing I've ever seen before. Until Logan this year, but that's the whole other thing. But no, seriously, congrats to, I believe, the best comic book film for winning Best Comic Book Film at the Next Gen Film Awards. Congratulations, Cap and Team Inco, whatever. You guys deserved it.
Next up, presenting Best Comedy is none other than Movie Man Mark. Take it away, Mark.
Movie Man More! Hi, I'm Mark Ricci and I'm presenting for Best Comedy of the Year. Who doesn't love comedy? Comedy's great. You can make comedy out of anything. You can make comedy out of being too broke for groceries. You can make comedy about being depressed on Christmas because of Santa's non-existence. You can make comedy on having a president half the world hates.
Hold on, just fix your mirrors first, because you gotta see the whole back mirror, right?
I look fantastic. You can even make comedy about making comedy, right? Comedy is hard. Delivering jokes, delivering babies. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty even. But us guys don't have to worry about delivering babies. But some guys probably do. How many guys in the world dream about delivering babies? You ever thought about that? Come on, there's weird people in the world. Just watch My Strange Addiction. There's people that live and breathe as dogs every day. There's people that fall in love with balloons. Okay? There's YouTubers that put together their own movie review show. Alright, the nominees are Deadpool, Keanu, Popstar, Never Stop, Never Poppin', Stop It, Never Stop, Never Stopping, Don't You Ever Stop, Don't You Dare, Sausage Party, and The Nice Guys. And the winner is... This is a Walmart receipt. Yeah, you can guess the budget of this show. The winner is Sausage Party. No, it's not. I just pulled an Oscars. I wonder how many other people are gonna do that. Okay, it's Deadpool. Yeah, it's backwards. Dang it. I had one job. Deadpool! Deadpool! I'm touching myself tonight. Subscribe to my channel.
Best comedy went to Deadpool. That movie was pretty funny. People who don't even like comic movies like that movie, and that's how you know it's a great comedy, because it hits every demographic. Even the young kids who shouldn't be watching it, but you know they're watching it because they think it's cool. I'm a little kid, I'm watching Deadpool, hee, I'm badass, hee.
I gotta be honest with you guys, I thought The Nice Guys was gonna take this. The Nice Guys was my favorite comedy of last year. It made me laugh the hardest, but I cannot deny that Deadpool was still funny as hell. I remember seeing that movie, I'm not even kidding you guys, the day I saw it, I had an hour and a half of sleep, and still I managed to stay awake and laugh my ass off. I mean, the opening credits are best comedy of the year material alone. Congratulations to the Merc with the Mouth for winning Best Comedy at the Next Gen Film Awards. I can't argue with that. I seriously can't argue with that.
Next up is Best Original Score. Music is very critical and crucial to filmmaking. It helps enhance the movie-going experience. And here to present that category is Mr. Garrison, not that Mr. Garrison from South Park. No, this is a real human being from the NG2C network. Take it away, Mr. Garrison.
Greetings one and all, I am Mr. Garrison, aka NG2C Network, and Mr. Garrison Film Reviews, and I just want to say, thank you for having me for the Next Gen Awards. It is a true honor to be a part of an event like this. True honor. And right now you've came to that time where we're going to talk about something that you all know and love, that is music. We're going to talk about Best Original Score, so I have the nominees right here. And anyways, here are the nominees for Best Original Score. Dick Enlargement, Butt Cream, More of a... wrong list. Here it is. Alright, folks. Here it is. Best Original Score for the Next Gen 2017. Here are your nominees. You got Arrival, Captain America Civil War, Hell or High Water, La La Land, and Sing Street. Now, the winner for the 2017 Best Original Score for the Next Gen Awards goes to La La Land. Congratulations for La La Land winning. Now, excuse me, I got some porn to watch.
Musical score has gone to La La Land. Yep, that sounds about right. The score and the actual written piece of music were both so great. Along with cinematography, some of the best in movies all year last year. What do you think, Austin?
Yay! My favorite film of the year last year wins Best Original Score, yeah! I thought the soundtrack for La La Land was amazing. I love it so much. I have it on my iPod and I listen into my car all the time. I love the soundtrack for La La Land, and I could not be happier that it won for Best Original Score. Congratulations to La La Land, and thanks to my good pal, the young assassin, Mr. Garrison Newkirk. Thank you, pal, once again for presenting.
Next up is Best Cinematography. Cinematography in a film is usually done by the director of photography. This is the visuals of the movie, just the straight raw visuals. And there were a few movies that had incredible visual flair this year, and here to present that is Fury of the Film Fan. Take it away, Fury.
Fury of the Film Fan here. Hey, how are you? Miss you guys. Well, not all of you, but a whole bunch of you. Retirement has been great. Been making money, spending time with family, and having some fun in this crazy world. It sure has been crazy lately, huh? People are saying the world's never been more divided. People are scared, deeply unnerved at the sight of ignorance and evil that was thought to have diminished, very much alive and well. The world seems like a pretty terrible place right now. It should be reminded, though, that the world has always been a pretty terrible place. It's not just coming from my personal cynical views. Mankind has always had a history of bad stuff with bad behavior. And because of this, there's always been a need of some form of escapism. some need for our minds to be taken away for a brief period of time, to be told a story, taken away from the horrors of the real world. That's why we love film. Yes, all of us here love film. You, me, every film fan, every one of us love film. The art of storytelling through cinematography, a term often misused when speaking about the quality of a film. It's not just pretty pictures or a nice view. It's how the film is shot. It's the lenses, the lighting, the filters, the angles, all the stuff that's decided to emphasize the emotion the director is trying to convey for the movie. Since the birth of film, we have been able to see things through the eyes of others. Brilliant directors using tools to show us, the audience, what to feel. Cinematography is a broad topic that covers many aspects, but let's take a visual tour of some of the best examples, some winners of this category, and you can see why they won. Goddamn, I just love film. These are this year's nominees. Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land, Hell or High Water, Silence, and the winner is La La Land.
Cinematography has gone to La La Land. That is great. There were a lot of movies that were, from a cinematography standpoint, just visually stunning. But La La Land, at every corner, at every turn, was doing things with the camera that you have to say it's undeniably. Even if you don't like the movie because you think it's overrated, fine. But visually, the cinematography is just out of this world.
Honestly, I thought this was a no-question win right here. When I look at all the films that came out last year, honestly, La La Land was the most beautiful-looking film of last year. Not only did it make LA look even more incredible, and this is from a person who's been to LA twice, and I love LA, but my God, watching La La Land and seeing the cinematography of everything made me want to go back there once again. I mean, literally right now after this thing finishes shooting. I'm not even kidding. I want to go back there right now. So yeah, congrats to La La Land cinematographer for making Los Angeles look even more dreamlike than I ever thought it was before. Congrats.
The next category we have here on this show is Best Adapted Screenplay. And those are the screenplays that were adapted from something. To be put very, very intelligently. Now, to present that category is the Chase Lee.
Hello everyone, I'm Chase Lee, and you can find me on YouTube and iTunes under the name shittypodcast.dildo. Who wrote this? Was it you, Ralph? Oh, God damn it, Ralph. You sick son of a bitch. Anyways, I'm here to present the award for Best Adapted Screenplay here at the Next Gen Film Awards. So thank you to Austin wanna play some Putnam, and John Mafia Pimp Mac Daddy Mothman Mafio for allowing me to come on for year 2. I realize those nicknames are worse than last year. Oh my God. Hey, this is only gonna air for a few people, right? Because I'm wearing this stupid goddamn Christmas sweater, that's why. No, I don't look like a rejected Christmas ornament, you kooky fuck. So here are the nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay. Arrival, adapted from that one alien story that your drunk uncle told you on a camping trip one time while you guys sat around a campfire and he got super drunk and told you about his crazy conspiracy theory about how he got alien probed when he was 9 years old. I think that's what it's adapted from. No alternative facts in this joint. I keep it clean. Captain America Civil War, adapted from Trump's Twitter feed as true historic representation of the actual Civil War. I can just see the tweet going like this. We lost a lot of heroes that day. A day to be remembered. Never happen again. This is tremendous. Hashtag real Civil War. Hashtag not fake news. Happy Halloween. What? I can see it going that way too. Deadpool, adapted from Ryan Reynolds' Blood, Sweat, and Tears of Hard Work. But you know, blood from a freshly used tampon and sweat from an old man's jogging ball sack and the delicious tears that roll down my face and glisten on my chest. If you don't think that's how Deadpool would say that answer, then you don't know Deadpool. He would say it exactly like that. Hacksaw Ridge, adapted from the Mel Gibson comeback story, this time with a lot of apologies to the public and with a dirty bird's nest beard. You guys remember that shit? That thing that was growing on his face? And Moonlight. No joke here, it's a brilliant fucking movie. Please go see it. And the winner is Arrival. It's a beautifully told story about aliens that look like shredded, dangling testicles that spew their black jizz all over a glass barrier with Amy Adams on the other side wearing a hazmat suit just in case some of that jizz gets on her. Whew, man. Got a little excited down there. Now you guys know what kind of porn I watch. Back to you, Mafia Pimp Mac Daddy.
Best Adapted Screenplay went to Arrival. Yes, Arrival is based on a short story, I believe. And if I read that short story, it would have spoiled the whole movie for me because it actually does give away a plot point of the film if you look into it. But this deserves it. I loved Arrival. I remember coming out of that movie and it blew my mind and I was screaming in my car on my way home because I remembered plot twists about the movie. I am so happy that it won. What'd you think, Austin?
Yes. Thank you. Yes, I love this pick. I loved Arrival so much. The script for this movie was incredible. I cannot believe that the guy who wrote this wrote the remake for Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh my God, what a jump! Congrats, Eric Heiser, seriously. For a jump like that, you deserve an award all in itself. But seriously, though, congrats to winning Best Adapted Screenplay. Arrival was amazing. I love that film. It was my number 2 of last year. And honestly, I don't think the voters could have chosen a better film to win Best Adapted Screenplay. Congrats, Arrival. Congrats.
Next up is Best Supporting Actor, and to take that category is Adele of Roll Credits. Take it away, Adele. What was the big Adele song this year I could cover before we get to you? We're rolling in the deep. No, I give up.
Hey guys, hope you are going well. My name is Adele from the Roll Credits channel, and I am here today as part of the Next Gen Film Awards. Again, back. This is year 2. It's very exciting to be back again. I love these awards. I think it's such a great way to reach out to the movie reviewing and movie fan community on YouTube and have just everybody vote and do an Oscars that's just like a more deserving type of Oscars. So massive shout out to John Maffio and Austin Putnam for putting on these awards again and like seeing it through and being dedicated. I love that so much. Without further ceremony, I'm gonna jump into this. I can't wait. I'm really excited. I'm here today to present the Best Supporting Actor Award, and the nominations are Mahershala Ali for Moonlight, Jeff Bridges for Hell or High Water, John Goodman for 10 Cloverfield Lane, Michael Shannon for Nocturnal Animals, and Hugo Weaving for Hacksaw Ridge. I love the nominations in this category so much. All these performances are absolutely outstanding. I've seen all the films except, unfortunately, I never got around to seeing Nocturnal Animals, but I am a huge fan of Michael Shannon, so I believe he is deserving to be here. And here we go. The winner is... it's John Goodman from 10 Cloverfield Lane. Yay! He was so great in 10 Cloverfield Lane, and it was just really good to see him in a different type of role than what we're used to seeing him in. He does not get enough recognition in Hollywood at all. My favorite performances from him, apart from The Big Lebowski, it's him as Sully in Monsters, Inc.
Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Oh, the kid's away!
So good. That is it from me, guys. A massive shout out again to John and Austin for hosting these really awesome awards. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.
John Goodman won? Wasn't expecting that. 10 Cloverfield Lane was a really good movie, and I'm glad it's getting recognition because it deserves it, and John Goodman was incredibly scary in that movie. Jeez. Just remembered how terribly... if you were stuck in a bunker with that dude, I'd just shoot myself. But, yeah... wow, that's crazy. What'd you think, Austin?
Yes! Alright, the voters could not have chosen a better person to win this category. Honestly, John Goodman won by a landslide. No one had a chance against John Goodman. And honestly, I could not agree more, because last year, John Goodman gave one of the best performances I have ever seen from him. 10 Cloverfield Lane was an amazing film, but John Goodman was absolutely incredible in that film, and shame on you to the Oscars for not nominating him, because seriously, John Goodman's performance in that movie was... I can't even describe how amazing it was. It was amazing. Congrats to John Goodman for pretty much destroying all the other nominees for Best Supporting Actor. Congratulations, John Goodman. You deserved it, man. You deserved it.
The next category is Best Actress. These are the actresses who were the best in their respective films in the year 2016. There was a lot of them, and here to present that category is Lauren Loves Movies. Take it away, Lauren.
I'm Lauren Loves Movies, here to present the Next Generation Film Award for Best Actress. This couldn't have been a more impressive group of women that I have seen show off just how talented they are. From a young woman fighting off supernatural forces to a woman fighting to survive an apocalyptic attack on Earth while being captured in a bunker. Or perhaps a woman just trying to understand some aliens. Their strength defines their characters, including a grief-stricken First Lady of the United States in the wake of her husband's assassination. But there is also hope for an aspiring actress just trying to pursue a dream. Here are the nominees. Amy Adams, Arrival. Anya Taylor-Joy, The Witch. Emma Stone, La La Land. Natalie Portman, Jackie. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, 10 Cloverfield Lane. And the Next Generation Film Award goes to... Amy Adams, Arrival. the award on her behalf are the heptapods from the film. Alright, now that's a proper introduction. Alright, thank you Space Squids for coming, but I couldn't understand what you were saying. That was a little freaky yet kind of awesome. Am I right? Congrats to Amy Adams, who should have totally gotten that Oscar nomination for Arrival. I'm just saying. So, if you guys want to check out my channel, just subscribe to Lauren Loves Movies. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later. Bye!
Woo! Amy Adams won! Remember when she was just that young girl in Catch Me If You Can, that little Steven Spielberg movie, or even that side character in Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell? My, she has come such a long way. Wow. What'd you think, Austin?
Oh my god, this was, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this category was a race. It was between Amy Adams and Emma Stone, but Amy Adams won by 1 vote. Congratulations to Amy Adams for winning Best Actress. Now, seriously, the Oscars. How could you not nominate Amy Adams? She carried the entire movie. But no, congratulations to Amy Adams for winning Best Actress in a Leading Role. You deserve it, Amy. You were amazing.
And we have arrived at the final category for this part of the Next Generation Film Awards, and it is the category of Best Director. And to present the category of Best Director, it is a guy who films in front of a pretty lavish studio set, where it's just, you could tell this guy just has production values up the hiney. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Best Director is John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones. Just some guy, dude, man, person. Take it away, John. Thank you, John, for that rather flattering introduction. I am also John, aka MaffmanJones, and I am here to present Best Director. I have come equipped with this Giants Super Bowl winning hat just to remind those Patriots fans out there who won this Super Bowl that we beat you twice. Twice, mother effers. That's right. I also have a guest appearance from an awesome celebrity here to present with me, and that's Sting. No, not that Sting. Roxanne! This is Sting from Lord of the Rings, the one that was held by Bilbo and Frodo Baggins. But yes, let's get to the nominees for Best Director. First, we have Damien Chazelle for La La Land. Next, we have Mel Gibson for Hacksaw Ridge. Barry Jenkins for Moonlight. The Russo brothers for Captain America Civil War. And Denis Villeneuve for Arrival. And the winner for Best Director is, drumroll please, Damien Chazelle for La La Land! Yeah! Wow, Scott Mance, they have won yet another award. Go tell Scott Mance so we can freak out on Twitter. Wow! Back to you, John. Here's to the fools who dream. Congratulations, Damien Chazelle, on your win for La La Land, Best Director. You won for the Oscars and you won for Next Generation Film Awards. And you completely deserve it. And you're so young and you're directing a movie with Ryan Gosling of him going to the moon. You got so many things to do in your career and I can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations.
Yes, Damien Chazelle wins Best Director. Oh my god, I couldn't be happier with this. I really couldn't be happier. Now here's the thing when it comes to me and Damien Chazelle. I feel like that Damien Chazelle was put on this earth to inspire everyone to make films that wants to make films. Whiplash inspired me even more to make films, and La La Land just put even more fire to my passion. So I have to not only thank Damien Chazelle for inspiring me more as a filmmaker, but also for making a film in a genre I am not a fan of. I don't like musicals, but I adored this film. But yeah, Damien Chazelle directed a heck of a musical, and I don't think the voters could have chosen anyone better than Damien Chazelle. Congratulations, Damien.
And also with that, that is the end of part 1 of the Next Gen Film Awards. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I want to thank everybody who's watched the Film Awards so far. We appreciate your viewership, and thank you for being along the ride for the experience with us. Also, thank you to all the presenters. You guys did awesome, and I can't believe we've been doing this. It just, as I'm talking here, just recording this video, like, it's just insane to me that we're doing this. It's kind of surreal, but you can't think about it too much. Kind of like when you film a movie, if you're an actor or an actress, especially if you're on a Star Wars set, you can't think about it, you just gotta do it. So as I'm doing this, I just really want to thank everybody who's been involved with this entire creative process, because this is just incredible. So thank you to the presenters, thank you to the viewers, thank you Austin, thank you everybody. Really quick, let's move it to Austin, who has a few words to say. Take it away, Austin.
Alright guys, that was part 1. I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Coming up actually right now, I believe, part 2, which is on my channel. Please click on that once it does come up. I'm sure it's up right now. But if you guys are wondering where's Best Picture, Actor, Breakthrough Actress, editing, shit standing of the year, that's all on my video. That's on my channel, which should be up right now. Guys, thank you so much for checking out part 1. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show so far. So, until I see you guys on my video on my channel, see you guys then. John?
And that is truly finally it. Thank you, Austin. This is the end of part 1. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Part 2 will be on Austin's channel. You could find his channel, and I'll link the video for part 2 down below, because you can't watch part 1 and just not watch part 2. You have to finish the experience, because we have more awesome presenters and more awesome categories and more people and movies to win things. So this award show is just getting started. Let's keep this ball rolling, baby! Woo! Thank you guys once again. I'm your host, John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything at MaffmanJones. See you on Austin's channel for part 2 of the Next Gen Film Awards, and I'll see you guys next time.